I feel like I'm living in the shadow world, and I don't like it. I think I was there, I was always there, and things were just, things are just kind of hard for me. It seems harder than it is for others, which actually makes a lot of sense because if I'm living in the shadow, of course it would be easier or harder for me. Easier for me to understand the shadow, but harder to live in this world that everyone else is living in. Like, for example, school. School was harder for me. I didn't understand the things other people understood very easily. Like, for example, when it was time to learn the times tables, I had already learned it. My mother made me learn it during the summer. So when it came time for school, everybody else needed help on it and I didn't. So it's like I was the only one that didn't need help, and I could teach other people because I knew what to do. But then when it came to other things, it's as if everyone else knew how to figure things out, or they easily knew how to understand something and I had no idea what was going on. So I needed their help. You can see how that works in the world, right? One person needs help and someone else has an understanding and they can help you through it. And then someday you're going to be able to help others on something they don't understand. But anyways, because let's say school is kind of for the masses, like public schooling is for a lot of people, so they teach it in a way where most people will understand, and that's what happens. Most people understand it, but some don't. And I feel like that has been following me my whole life. I keep getting stuck in situations that everyone else seems to know how to navigate, but I feel like I don't. And then I end up running away. Like, it was hard at home, so I ran away. It was hard at school, so I stopped going to school. It was hard at a job, so I left the job and found another one. The problem is, you are everywhere you go. You can run away, but you can't run away from yourself. Therefore, something inside needs to change. And you have to figure out for yourself what needs to change. You can look back and see a repeating pattern and see what the main story plot is. Obviously, for me, it's running away from something that's uncomfortable. And I feel like I can't speak. That's probably it. Because when I do speak, people get really upset for speaking my truth.